Yep. Y'all know what it is. It's Eagles Web, baby. Mm, that's right. Let the Eagle play for a minute. Let's see what's going on, man. What's happening with y'all? What's up now? Just in case you don't know, you over in Eagles Web. Eagles Web Boxing, where you want the real, not just some deal. That's right. I changed the words a little bit. Not some deal, but hey, it is what it is. This is a bright Monday morning. I keep looking out at the weather, making sure that I'm looking at clouds and stuff. Every time I see clouds out there, I start freaking out. Like, hey, wait a minute. Yeah. So is there really going to be a storm or not? That's my whole issue. If it's going to be a storm, like somebody threatened that there's supposed to be two more like worse storms. I'm like, okay. I'm not ready for all this storm and stuff. I'm ready for rain and all, but I'm not ready for storms. So whoever, y'all keep the storms. Just keep storms. Eagle don't have to know nothing about storms. Just keep that. Yeah, I mean, keep the storms separate from me. I'm good. I'm good on storms. As far as other stuff, I'm cool. Cold though, like close to. I guess a lot of you guys out there on the east, I guess you guys are freezing. So I can't complain because we're just like above freezing. You know, we're just a little bit. We're above freezing, but above freezing that doesn't mean very much when you talk about above freezing because the body freezes. Like some people get cold when it's 50 degrees. That's it. It's like, okay, I'm cold. Some people get cold when it's 60 degrees or maybe even 65. I'm cold. And some people get cold when it's 45 or maybe some people get cold when it's 40. But usually, I'm going to say over 99% of the people get cold anytime it gets to like 32. 32 and below, that's Fahrenheit. Celsius would be 0. So anytime it gets 0 or below, then 99% of the people are actually like cold. It bothers. There's only one person that I've heard of that can take the cold like that. I don't know. I guess he climbed even Mount Everest. He didn't have nothing. Basically didn't have nothing on. Some shorts. I'm like, how do you climb Mount Everest with just shorts? And he does this. He did this ever since he had a tragic loss in his life. And so he just said, well, you can be stronger than things that, that happen in your life. And which is very truthful. It's very truthful is that we do have a reserve for strength. We have a reserve for strength that is not really, they can't really explain it in a proper sense to where it fits everybody. You know how medicine is, and you know how they do. They always try to explain everything away like, oh, it's because of this and that and blah blah blah. They always got a psychological reason. Shit, you didn't come here with the kind of knowledge to where man like that. You have to get that from the outside. And yes, you believe in the evolution of things, because I haven't seen a damn thing evolve yet. I haven't seen apes evolve. Yeah, you make them smarter because their brain does have to grow and adapt to their environment. But even after millions of years, then there's still apes here, whatever they say it. Man came from apes. Stop. Even if you believe in that type of thing, but you have to realize that it was intelligence that designed you, because you're intelligent to a certain extent. You're intelligent. But I tell you what, a lot of your thoughts. So you were allowed to have certain thoughts, but you were also allowed a certain conscious to make you realize, hey, that thought, that is no way that can come to fruition, right? But people would tell you that your dream, can come true like that. Like you can think of certain things and you could physically do them. No, the physical things you can't do. The physical things you can't do without help. You know what I mean? Like the mental things you can do. You can do a lot of things. There's a mental, but you can't. Yeah. Here we go. Get myself back in here. We have live. Do 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 do. I got this computer over here plugged up. I gotta get a battery for it. It's nothing wrong with it. I'm probably gonna end up giving it away. You know what I mean? If I can get a battery for it, but I gotta try to find somebody to get me a battery. They probably gonna charge me $80 or something ridiculous. Yeah, they gonna charge me like an arm and a leg for the battery or whatever. Had something on my charger right there. I don't know what that was. Like, dang, am I spilling food up in here? I don't even eat in here like that. The only thing I eat, to be honest, whatever I eat here, I eat like some fruit, maybe some snacks, but not something that I'm gonna have to vacuum. And some noodles, or I drink my tea and stuff. Drink my cocoa and my tea. That's it. My hot chocolate. Hey, y'all got to have that. You guys got to, if you like chocolate or like hot chocolate, y'all got to try that hot chocolate. And get you a nice aged. And I'm not talking about the stuff with the milk powder and all that in it. Nah, you don't even need the cream. You use something else. Use an alternative that's mild. Like a coconut milk or something like that. Then you can put more. Then you can put more chocolate. Put more chocolate in there, and that coconut milk. That, and add some coconut water too. To thin it down a little bit. You don't want it too extra thick, but it's gonna get thickened back up. You put that chocolate in there, it's gonna thicken back up. Maybe a couple teaspoons, heaping teaspoons, for about 7-8 ounces of liquid. And just sweeten that with some. I'm not gonna tell you no sugar, but just sweeten it with a good sweetener, a little drop of vanilla, and then what you want to do this at night. A little bit before you go to bed or right before you go to bed. Just for a comfort drink. Don't do it every night. You can do ginger and cayenne every night, but this one you just do every once in a while, like on a Saturday or something like that, Friday. And you throw that rum up in there. Oh man, ooh, ooh. You gonna want more than one of them. Especially just a little balance, so like a little bit of sweetness, not like heavily sweet or nothing like that, but just a little balance of sweetness. I'm telling you now, brother. Yeah, and I came in a little bit late today, and I got an obligation on, I think it's the 7th. It's the 7th or the 9th. I don't know which day that is. Let me check and see. So it looks like the 7th. Look like the 7th is a Tuesday. You guys don't have to worry about that. And also Thursday is the 9th. And I'm thinking that's what day it is. But you guys, all you love strucks, I think Tuesday also is Valentine's Day too, a week later. So just be ready for that. Yeah, so just be ready for that. Yeah, you got your loved ones. So if you got loved ones, of course, that's what they're gonna want you to support their Valentine's Day habit. So make sure you're ready for that. What's up, bud? What's up, Gil? What you doing on Valentine's, brother? You taking the young lady out with you? You going out on town? I know you ain't no out person. I know you're not the type to be out and all that, but what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna do special dinners for her or something? Am I telling on her? Am I telling on you? Is she on here listening? You gonna get them flowers and candy and stuff? Or you gonna do that fish fry? What you doing, brother? Inquiring minds, I just want to know what y'all doing. What y'all doing on V-Day, man? It's not, I mean, the thing about these holidays and stuff, yeah, you could, I mean, if you look at the history, then it's not great. But I know a lot of people, what we do is we change the history. We change it into our own meaning. Well, I don't celebrate it for that. You know, we always celebrate stuff for another reason. We never celebrate it for what it really is. You know, if it's something bad, then we're not going to celebrate it for the bad. We're going to celebrate it for the good. At least that's what we say. But you still, in perspective, you still have to, you got to look at it like, you know what, this is what this is what it is, you know. So we got to look at it like that, you know. That's if you're grown. If you're not, if you just want to play games and you'll still celebrate all the BS and stuff. Gil said getting my oil changed on Valentine's. You got an appointment on Tuesday? Gil said I'm getting my oil changed. I'm getting mine done early. Because you know newer cars, you're supposed to, they say 10,000 miles, Gil, but they fully, you know what, you know that. That's the question though. How often do you get yours changed? Because I do mines. Matter of fact, I do mines on schedule, but most time I do it early anyway. I do it like 8,000 or less, 6,000. But right now I think I'm gonna do like 5,000. I think that's good enough. I don't do 3,000 no more. All the cars I used to do like 3,000, 2,000, 3,000. It depends too. If you're not putting no mileage on it, yeah, you do it. You can do it early. If you're just letting it sit there idling, burning, getting hot, then yeah, just go and get it changed. But I told the guy I would bring it in a week after this. So next week I told him I would bring it in. I don't think it's really ready, but hey, it's my first one. So this vehicle will be my actual first oil change. So I'm bringing it to an old school mechanic. He has I think he has a lot of older cars and stuff. Has his own shop. He keeps them running. He keeps them running. He'll bring them out when that sun comes out. He said I get my oil changed at least twice a week. Stop it. Oh, okay, I see what Gil Coles is on. He's a comedian right now. He ain't talking about no. He ain't talking about no the vehicle or change the oil. He talking about something. He talking about something else. He talking about something, ladies and gentlemen, that we don't usually talk about. The oil change. Yeah. Yeah. This. That almost. I mean, I got some girl that's like really. I don't really know her like that. She's from another town. I don't really know her like that. But she's doing some heavy, extra heavy, flirting. Damn, here come Ryan. Ryan said, F Valentine's Day, another con. Of course, brother. If you got here when I was first talking about it, of course. We know it's really a con, but it's actually, there's a lot of bad things that happen on Valentine's Day. Even here, we know that there's one situation where they call it a massacre. St. Valentine's Day massacre. It's called a massacre. Are you kidding me? Everything has to be such a tragic everything has to be so tragic. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I just I don't have no plans. I may get a phone call or something like that. Say, oh, can you take me here or do this or whatever, and I might decide to do it, or I just might not, because I don't like to be out there with I don't like to be out there with too many people. And when I say too many people, like, I mean the cities, like the different cities. I don't like to really be in the city if I'm gonna do something. I'd rather go to a smaller town. But I noticed that we have a drive-in still, so. And that's it's not deep in the. It's actually on the outside of the city, so um, the neighborhood is not the greatest, the closest neighborhood. Well, actually it is. Actually, it is actually good. It's actually good neighborhood. There's a place over there where it, like, anybody who's starting off, like you just starting off for before you buy a house or before you move into like a more open community. It's like a closed, fenced-in community that's actually huge. I mean, I don't even know how many buildings they got over there. They probably got over 100 different buildings and stuff. It's a complex called the Woods, and almost anybody you talk to have actually lived in the woods. They have lived, not the wood, like Inglewood, but it's what's called the Woods. And everybody has lived there. It's like, God, hey, you lived there too, yeah. I know so many people who've actually lived there, and there's other communities and stuff that people have lived in, but that's one community that almost everybody has lived there at one point. So we let all the Woods, okay. They got security, they got a security gate, they always got a security booth going in. Yeah, but they got different communities in there, so they have like lower, like, not, I'm not saying low income, but lower income. Some of the places is lower income. Some of the buildings are newer, so of course they cost more. I would venture to say that probably a studio over there will probably cost you over $2,000 now for a cheap one. And I would say probably the top community over there will probably cost you, I'm gonna be nice and say $5,000 a month. I'm gonna say that. Ryan said Valentine's Day is worse than Demetrius Andre. Oh my goodness! Now you're talking about Demetrius again. Yeah, Gil said I'll get my. Gil said I'll get my wife something nice. Yeah, it's always good, because see what happens is you're gonna have one party. You're gonna have one person who's like really into it, and you're gonna have the other person that's not really into it like that. And so if you got a woman, for the most part, if they're into it, guess what? That means your ass is into it. You into it too. You didn't want to be in it, but you in it. If they in it, you in it. Shit, I'm with it. You like, shit, I'm with it, dear. Yeah, if they in it, then you in it. You ain't got no shit. You ain't got no choice. They take that choice from you. Hey, Gil Coles, hit my thumbs up, man. How you gonna like short me, man? I'm checking my thumbs up. I'm supposed to have at least 4 or 5 thumbs up just for people who's been coming in, popping in. Y'all don't know I can see numbers when you come in, because see, my show is different. When people come in here, it's like they come in and like if they'll just pop out, and then somebody else will pop in, and then somebody else will pop out, then they'll pop out, somebody else will pop in, and it's like that 1, 2, like that. They'll keep in, or sometimes it might be the same person. Who knows? Oh, throw that away. No, I was talking about my cocoa recipe when I came in here. Shit, y'all better get you a good cocoa, man, and don't put that cream in there. Don't put that cow's milk in there, but use another type of cream. Use an alternative type of cream, man, and make you some coconut milk, coconut cream, and some coconut water or something like that, and sprinkle that chocolate on top until it starts to dissolve in there, and then mix it up real good. Get you a whisk or something if you have to. Yeah. Sweeten it up a little bit with some alternative, like agave or syrup or something like that. And then throw some drops of vanilla in there. And then you get some nice rum. Throw some rum up in there. Oh, man, you're going to sleep good. The house going to smell good, too. Right, Ross. He said if she into it costing you thousands of dollars, present, meal, etc., and you may not even get it. He said you might not get you might not get the thing in the end of it. And he said that Ryan's stupid though. Is that the requirement, Ryan? Ryan said if I spend all that money, he said I got. He said the ending got to be happy. He said I got to have the happy. He said my ending got to be happy. If I'm spending all them hundreds of dollars on you, he said that's a lot of money. I mean, because a man. Okay, so what do men get though? What do you got? What did we get? I'm trying to think back because I don't really haven't celebrated in a long time. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I have gotten gifts. I have gotten stuff like probably watches and stuff. I've gotten the same thing they got. I've gotten candy, phones, probably electronics. I've gotten stuff, for Valentine's, to be honest. A lot of guys don't get stuff though. The worst gift to me, this should be actually the best gift, but it's the worst sometimes, is when somebody gives you either money, some kind of money order, gift card or something like that. Even if it's your favorite spot to shop at. Because here's my thinking on that. My thinking on that is like, you really? You couldn't think of nothing to get me? I done bought you all this shit and you can't think of one thing to get me. I just start shaking my head like, you know what? Something ain't right. To be honest, how many guys, do guys actually appreciate stuff from, do you guys appreciate gifts and stuff? I used to, I was so bad, like I would never a lot of times I wouldn't open my gifts up. And I would be told, "Oh, you still haven't opened your gift?" I said, "Nah, I'm trying to keep my gift." I learned that from a friend too, though. But I just wouldn't open my gifts. I opened my gifts like I would open my gifts like not even on Christmas. A lot of times I wouldn't open my gift. I open up one gift, whatever. Then I wait a few weeks, a month or so, and I open up another gift. Just make the experience, last a while. I see my brother out there, Sir Flame. Sir Flame, did you make sure you hit my thing? Hit that damn thing. I know you talk about it. I think Gil shorted me. Him and Ryan, one of them shorted me. They didn't give me my thumbs up. Because usually I come in, I have like 3 thumbs up. I don't know what it is, my brother. And that's when I just get in here. Yeah, I'm running a little bit behind. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan said the gift card is the most lame gift ever. Hell yeah. Just don't give me shit if you got to give me money. Like if you got to hand me $100, $200 or $300, this. If I'm not buying some shit, if I'm not already obligated to buy something for $200 or something like that, like I'm getting something for the cars, like okay, I'm gonna help you buy. So you know what I mean? Because what that does is that's telling me that your gift is something that you was gonna do. I mean, it's not quite as lame, but money and gift cards and all that shit and money order, that shit is that's weak. That's too easy because that means, oh shit, I forgot. Because that could be the, oh shit, I forgot to buy something. That could be that. Or it could be like, oh, I don't really care about them like that. It could be, you could take it one way or another. You could take it, either way you take it, you could be taking it in a bad sense. Like, you know what, I can't believe this, and gave me some dollars. And she's sitting over there with, what's that expensive candy? I think Godiva. She's sitting over there with 2 pounds of Godiva. How much does 2 pounds of the Godiva cost you today? Just 2 pounds. Hey, Ryan, just 2 pounds of this one particular chocolate costs you about $80. Something like that, or more. It depends on how they mix them up. And then they got strawberries up. They're probably, what, $5, $10 each? For each strawberry, you get her 10 of those. You talking about on candy, then you get roses. And Ryan, right? You're already out $350. You out $350, and you haven't even had dinner yet. You haven't even had dinner. You didn't buy her a nice little, you didn't go to Victoria's Secret or something and get her a nice little, nice little something in there or whatever that you don't even know what the hell you're looking for. You don't know what's out. You don't know shit when you get in there. Somebody got to help you. You all embarrassed, feel stupid because they in there. The way they dressed up in there, you like, you busy looking at them and you thinking about your girl. So that, and then dinner, and man, please. Today, you're probably looking at a good $800 bill. I'm gonna say that's probably low price. That you're looking at a good $800 bill for Valentine's Day if y'all celebrate that shit. Whew. God dang, I feel for y'all, man. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan said no thought into it. Hell no, there's no thought into it whatsoever. You don't have to think. No thought. But Sir Flame up in here, he said salute to Eagles Web, salute to the chat. And said, and as always, he said, jab that like button on y'all neck. He said, don't get neck in Eagles Web boxing. He got the fire up good with the 100, and of course, he got that glove up good. And don't forget about them things, brother. It's over with. Yeah. Look at Gil. Gil spoiled up. Gil said, I get all kinds of things. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm gonna stop messing with Gil because I don't know what Gil talking about. Cause Gil talking about I get all kinds of things. What kind of things you get, Gil? Ryan back at it. Certain places through the Gil codes. Ryan back again said nice bottle aftershave, nice trainer top, etc. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take the. It's certain things I like. It's, you know what? I'm old school when it comes to like cologne. I'm not buying none of this new shit. I'm not buying no $1,000 cologne, none of that shit. I don't need that shit. Now, I'm not going to wear what they call, I might wear Old Spice. I'm not going to wear Brute. I haven't bought Old Spice in a long time. I don't even know if they make it. But that's what I grew up with. As I heard, that I grew up with the Old Spice and all that. That's what, when I was a little infant, that's what they had. They had Old Spice. They had stuff like Brute. I don't know if they really, I don't think nobody bought it, but they used to advertise. I used to see it everywhere. But I'm going to tell you what I like. I forget what it's called. Is something John? Is John something John? Something John. The one with the shapes, the body looks like a torso. So that one, they have a reserved 360 by Tommy Hilfiger. I think it's called Reserve. That one's nice. Girls like that one. I like Lapidus. I like, I got this one called, I got Lalique. And I got Davidoff. Because I can't find this one I used to get over in Europe called Philea. Yeah. So it's just like, it's certain ones I will like. Now for me it'd be nice. Shit, this hooked me up with some nice, like a good pair of socks. It's still winter in February. Still a little bit cool. Give me something or some shorts. Give me something. I'll take this. Just give me some nice shorts, like some nice long shorts, some basketball shorts, something like that. A nice jerseys, something like that. That would be cool. I would take stuff like that. Something I'm gonna use. Or some. Don't get me no Nikes, but get me something else. But probably get me some Adidas. I'm starting to run out of companies. And it's not like I'm not gonna say I don't wear Nike because I do. I wear them. So anyway, yeah. Gil Cole said at Sir Flame 100, and then Sir Flame right back saluted Ryan O'Rourke, and then Ryan O'Rourke saluted Sir Flame. Sir Flame said, "Oh yeah, first thing I do is hit that like button." Okay, then come into the chat. Okay, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, Sir Flame said Eagles will be turning up the heat on melting their chocolate. Yeah, I'll melt their chocolate all right. Yeah. No, I don't know, man. This girl, she's this girl. I got a girl flirting with me right now, sir. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know. She talking about she can't get nobody. I'm like, You know what? When a girl is like extra fine, y'all, and believe me, she's extra fine, and they say they can't find nobody, they might be suffering from cray-cray. I'm telling you, they might be suffering from cray-cray. So y'all be careful. Hold on. This thing unplugged on me or what? Oh no, it got the plug. It's like the battery's low on it. My battery's low for some reason. It's like an hour to charge up. I haven't been using it without the battery that long. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, she fine. For real. And so I'm just like, So I was throwing them questions at her. I had to hit her with a lot of questions. I'm like, people switch up on you. And so that was the questions. I mean, that's so she tells me that people switch up on a guy, switch up. I'm like, I said, as good as you look, I said, why would guys just be switching up on you or something like that? I said, that don't make sense. I said, because you can have any guy that you want. Well, yeah, to a certain extent, she can have. If you saw her, you'll be like, yeah, she definitely a dime. Um, so I asked her, what's going on. She said, well, she just has certain, goals or expectations. And so I'm like, oh shit, here we go. That high standard or whatever that shit is, or, some kind of shit that's going to cost. It's like Ryan said, it's some kind of shit that's going to cost you like thousands of dollars, to start, taking her out. And, oh, I like this diamond necklace. Oh, I like, no, hell no. I did that for an experiment once, but it still costed me some money. I had a girl like that, and I was just like, I used to treat her all the time just to check her. And then when it come down to her cheating, and she wanted to sit at home or something, I'm like, I said, you know what? I said, that's some kind of fake. I told her it's fake energy. That if you want to do something, it's all cool if we go to a fancy restaurant if I'm treating, but then when it's your turn to treat or something, you just want to just chill. I'm like, get your ass out of here. You know what I mean? Get up out of here with that. And she was another little cutie, but she had the nerve. She had the nerve to be like jealous. I saw her. She's still the same way. I saw her years later. She's still the same exact way. Cause I'll tell you, I was gambling. I'll tell y'all a couple of little short stories. I'll tell you. Maybe I'll tell y'all in detail one day. But yeah, so I saw her one time because I mentioned earlier, I was mentioning Victoria's Secret. So I knew a lot of girls because I used to train like about 12 girls all the time. I used to train them all the time. And so I saw one of them, Italian girl. I saw her over at the mall. And I was with the girl I was telling you about, the one that always, want to be treated and shit like that. So I was with her at the mall, right? And so the girl saw me, said, hey, she ran over to me and she gave me a hug, right? And this girl, knowing she don't want to do nothing, like she don't want to do, like she want me to treat, but she don't want to do nothing but chill. So she looked the girl up and down, said, oh, she ain't. She said, she got jealous. She's like, oh, she ain't all that in it. She ain't all that. And that girl was fine. Now, both of them cute. I'm telling you, both of them was actually cute. This one, she had gray eyes and, little red, what they call red bone. That's what they call them. They call red bone, whatever. Meanwhile, she had gray eyes and everything. She was cute. Very sexy girl. And the other one was cute too. But the other one, the reason this one didn't like her is because the other one was thick. Girls can't stand another girl that's, especially if a girl come over and hug you or something, they can't stand another girl that's like thick and cute. Because they don't even really know what to say. All she can say is she ain't that fine. That's all she can say. It's just she wasn't that fine. So then I see the girl again, and I'm playing, and this is when I was thinking about becoming pro, so I was playing poker, so I was thinking about becoming pro, before the pandemic and stuff like that, and even a little bit before that. So this was about 2000, I don't even know, 14, something like that. So I see her again. This was like a few years later. I saw her again. And, she sat down. And me, I was just being stupid. Because usually you stack your chips up. But I wouldn't even stack my chips up. I just had all my chips like all in front of me. Like a whole pile of chips in front of me and shit, right? So she wanted something. So I bought her something to eat or whatever like that. And she said, oh, yeah, look at you balling and stuff. I'm like, here we go. I said, here we go with I'm balling stuff. And so I told her, yeah, I said, I'm just over here. I said, I'm about to meet up with somebody, And after she was all sitting and looking cute and all that, you should have seen her face change when I told her that I was waiting on somebody. Her whole shit twisted up. Because she thought, oh, he down for whatever. Her face twisted all up, man. She got up and left, man. She was mad. I was like, you know what, girl, I ain't even seen you in so long, whatever. You just, And you just ain't nothing but a problem child anyway. You know what I mean? You ain't nothing but a problem anyway. I was just being nice to you just because I just wanted to check you to see just, you know, you're just more or less a gold digger type. You know, that's it. You know, you ain't gonna support no man. I don't know what happened to her in her life or whatever, but she ain't gonna support no man and shit, you know. But I used to do a lot of stuff with her though. I used to go to like wineries with her, just all kinds of stuff. And she act like she knew something about wine. I'm like, just shaking my head. But a lot of times sometimes you just want to hang out with somebody just so you can shake your head at them or whatever. Sometimes you want somebody who you can laugh with. Sometimes you want somebody that you're gonna be serious with, and sometimes you want to be with somebody you don't just laugh at. Like, oh man, this. Like the best persons to hang out with. A lot of times, sometimes girls ain't the best to hang out with. Sometimes, a lot of times, you got to have that certain dude that you hang out with too, that just either make you laugh or just you gonna laugh at because he gonna do something real stupid. Like he gonna do something real stupid. So you got to have a mixture. The guy that make you laugh, and then you got to have the brother that always, you know, he just waiting for something to pop off all the time. Like, hey, what do you say? What do you say? You got to have him, and then you got to have me. The voice of reasoning, you got to have me because I'm just the voice of reasoning and stuff. I try to stay out of trouble and stuff like that. And you got the guy, you know, I got guys around me. I got some that make me laugh, some that just make me cry, some make me laugh at them, and then you got the serious one. Actually, there's a white guy that, you know, that hangs out with us sometime, and he loves my brother, man. If you say something to my brother, if you get too close to him, and this is a country boy, this is a Alabama boy. You know, he used to tell me about it. He said, yeah. He said, you come to a fight. He said, yeah. He said, people usually walk around with their shoes untied. You know, he said, after a fight. He said, after a fight, you know, then he said the person with the shoes tied up is the one that lost. Something like that. I'm like, what? So that's a whole different culture. But my point was that, yeah, if you get close to my brother or something, he'll start throwing hands at you right. Well, he won't even ask questions. There it is right there. That's it, John. That's it, Ryan. Ryan O'Rourke got it. John Paul. Yeah, what I said, John Paul. I said John something. Yeah, Jean Paul Gaultier. Yeah, so Jean Paul Gaultier they got different ones. They have a lighter one. The ones with the stripes on the bottle, that's the wrong one. And you're going to spend too much money, so don't get that one. It comes in a can and comes inside of a bottle if they still got it. The other one is plain blue bottle. I think that's the one. Yeah. But sorry, frame back to what you were saying. No, I ain't going to turn the heat up on her and melt her chocolate like that. Yeah. I just let them be, you know, however they are. I'm gonna watch to see what they do this year because this is a whole new year. This is the first year. This is the first year post Roro. So this is the first year post Roro. I'm gonna just look and see what they got because in my neighborhood they gonna have I'm gonna say maybe 2 or 3 stands on the street where they selling flowers and balloons and stuff like that. I don't know about the candies, but they at least selling that. Shit, let me get out there. I might sell me some candy. Bake the chocolate cherries, right? $50 box. Hey, $50 box, man. I got to come up, baby. I'm gonna sell 50 boxes. 50 boxes of chocolate at $50 a piece, a pop. That's a good little weekend knot right there, right? But you're right, yeah, Jean Paul, Gaultier, yeah, Paul. Yep, John Paul, yeah. Ryan O'Rourke said JPEG and Edgy, yeah. Okay. And Edgy. Mayaki Classic. Yeah. But that Lalique, I found it was pretty cheap. And plus I have a vase I got a little vase that I was trying to sell this Lalique. It's probably worth like about $400 or $500. Yeah. But yeah, that Davidoff, that first one, that red one's good. I used to try the jupe. That jupe is nasty. Jupe is nasty. They got a lot of ones out there for men that's just nasty. Some women, but women know what they like though. You know what I mean? And the reason I know that they like the ones that I wear is because when they come all up on you, say, "Oh, you smell so good," and they like that. You know how girls talk. Yeah, yeah. Leave them alone. Them sexy ass chicks that are single makes no sense. Like them IG models. Yeah, and see the thing about it, man, is I know. See, Sir Flame, I know I'm in trouble. See, I know I'll be in trouble. I know I'll be in trouble, because the thing is that she messaged me, right? Talking about, oh, she said, I'm single. She said, I'm single, and then she put the FR, right, which means for real, right? So she gonna put, I'm single. She said, for real, like single, like, why you emphasizing on single? Why is you too fine to be single? It ain't make, so something, I know you're a problem, you know what I mean? You know they're a problem. If they that fine, you know, getting damn well that they're a problem. And then they still keep hitting you up. Talking about, oh yeah, I'm for real. I'm like, yeah, I wonder. I'm like, girl, I got to be inquirer right now. So I got to find out exactly why you so single. You know, you can't be that single. Fine as you are, there's no way that you can be that single and there's some underlying bullshit that's going on if you that single. Cause she got the stack shape, you know what I mean? It's her shape, smooth skin, peanut butter brown, fine, with the green eyes and stuff and long hair and all that. I'm like, man, you gotta be messed up. I'm not no baby, you know what I mean? So I see what they doing and stuff. I don't understand them, and I don't understand the culture no more, and I don't understand that. I don't understand they instantly, you're dating them instantly, whether you know it or not. If you talk to them too long, you're dating them, in which I don't even understand that part. I'm like, damn, this how it works now, and so I just don't understand that. And plus, I'm tired, and they shouldn't be. Like coming to me anyway. I don't stop being attracted to me. Be attracted to somebody else. I want somebody to be attracted to me. I want to just be fair. Just be like, have, you know, nice color, nice skin, you know, nice face. I don't want you to be drop dead gorgeous like that. I don't need to have problems with you. You know, because I know with those looks, I know comes a lot of what's happening is my income has to go up already. Shit, my income got to go up $10,000-$15,000 a year or more, just off some burn off shit that I got to get for you. Oh, that's nice. Oh shit, this bitch here, bitch, go get something. Leave me alone. I'm not doing no shopping. That's nothing I'm not doing with you, no girls no more, is I'm not doing no more shopping. I'm not doing all that shopping with y'all. Y'all take some money and go on and get you something. You take her $300 meal. She offered to get you the KFC. Fuck that shit. Yeah, because the meal is gonna be. I just went to a place. I can't look at it right now. I don't have my phone. I was gonna look at it. Wait, hold on. Let me just see real quick. Y'all hold on for a second. Let me check. I'm gonna just check to see how much a meal is. This is like, and this is not like a top line, like top place, but it is top. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna take a look. I just want to see. I'm just curious. Let me. So I just want to see how much this place costs. I know this shit is expensive as I don't know what. Yeah. So I'm gonna just look at this one place. Because it might actually be reasonable. But this place been around, so I'm looking it up right now. It's been around since 1956. Okay, but it says it originated, oh shit, so I was looking for like a list. I don't even see it. It won't even give me okay, here we go. Let's just look and see, because it might not be that bad. Okay, so breakfast, So it's not that well. So y'all let me know. Breakfast. So breakfast is like $21 for breakfast there. I don't know. And this is for eggs and sausages is like $18. And then their sandwiches, damn. Their sandwiches are like $18. Their burgers are like $20. Their beverages is like $4. Their salads is like start off at like $17. Something like $20. Dinner salads, a house salad is like $9, $10. Their little cup of soup is like $9. Okay, vanilla ice cream is just like $3. Okay, so it's not. Fries is like $6. They're not that bad. A la carte. Oh shit, here we go. So here we go. Already talking. So this is a la carte. These are entrees. This is not even a meal. So the entrees. So I'm gonna tell you how much you're gonna spend. So if she wants like, so the prime right now for like a big prime, not too bad, but your pocketbook gonna start going down. So the prime is like $60, right? And if she wants something to go with it, so you know a lot of times they want the prime and then they want the, you already know they want that seafood to go with it. So let me just see. So a prawns scallopini, let's just pick that. So she wants that. She wants those two together. That's $100 already. And I already told you what the, and then now we go into the pasta. If she wants the top on pasta, it's like $32. And so now you're talking 130, like 130 already. And then we ain't even talked about getting into the wine. Oh shit. And she wants the Chardonnay, that's 70. So now you're already, like I said, like just like Ryan just said, you're already up to 3. No, you're up to 2 something. We ain't even, and so we're talking 2 something. And guess what? We ain't even got to dessert or nothing like that. So dessert is probably gonna be another, let's say another 10. So where we at? Like we're around 2 something, like 240. So we're like 240. Guess what? Tax. Where I live at now, we're talking about tax and all that shit. So that's another $30. Now you're up to 270. Oh shit. 10% on the tip would put you where? 10% on the tip put you exactly at 3. But you can't give that much. You got to give at least 20 or 30. So that's going to put you above 3. That's going to put you at like 3. So to get out of there softly, probably like 320 to get out of there with a little bit of your, a little bit of your neck left. And we ain't even talked about the, the flowers and candy and all that other shit, or maybe a ring and something. Man, shit, that's expensive shit, man. That's a holiday. That's a waste of holiday, man. That's ooh. And just looking at it live, so just going back and looking at how much it costs, that shit making me shudder, man. I'm shuddering inside, like God dang. So the meal is gonna be $340, and that place was not the most expensive. It was just like one of the original places that's been around for like 80 years. But God dang, man, you're talking $340 already, and we just started the night. God dang, that's too much. That's why Flame said, I'll tell you, you better move down to those cubics and away from them diamonds. Y'all sir said salute to Eagle. Salute brother. Y'all sir in here. Yeah, y'all sir said salute fam and Sir Flames. Y'all sir said salute fam and Ryan at work. Y'all sir come in crying. Yeah. Ryan at work said salute to y'all sir. Y'all sir again. He said I left a deposit for a 1,200 pound kitten for the missus today. God dang, look at 1,200 a kitten. Would you get one of those? No, that wasn't one of those, huh? Cause you got these. What's that cat? A lot of people are getting this cat. The basketball player had one of these cats, man. With the cats with the teeth like that. The ones that'll kill you. The ones that would actually try to kill you. You can't tame them. They own your house once they're in your house. I forget what they call them, man. They got the little ears with the little fur on top. Little eyelashes on top of the ears. I don't know what they call that shit. Man, F that, son. Yeah, Ryan said already. Oh, Ryan said he already got two British short hair. He said ain't mine no kitten. Yeah, y'all sir again said Ryan, that's the kitten. He said I got a British short hair and white. He said fucking breeder wanted more for the white one compared to the blue and gray, blue, gray, and lilac ones. Yeah, of course breeders, man. When they know it's a buyer's market, it's a seller's market when you want something exclusive like that. It's always a seller's market. Yeah. Okay, Ryan said we got the two gray. Yeah, y'all sir again. He said my sister got one gray female and one gray male and a lilac female. Okay. Yeah, Ryan said not just the prices that they eat a ton. See, well, part of the story, D-Lo 404 salute brother. Yeah, so part of the story with me. So when it comes to this female, so what happens is she wants to go everywhere exclusive, right? But she always taking shit home. She order everything on the damn menu and always want to take some shit home. She ain't got no stomach on her. But when it comes to like drinking some wine, she can drink some wine, but all the food, she gonna complain about the shit. I remember one time I'm like, I ain't never bought nobody no tiramisu. She wants the tiramisu, right? So she get the tiramisu and then complain about the tiramisu. I'm like, what you complaining about it for? You don't want to order that shit. I'm a regular slice of pie type of person, you know? I'm basic, man. When it comes to desserts, I don't want all that extra shit. Yeah, basic, you know? I'm pineapple upside down cake, which is good. I'm peach cobbler. I'm probably cherry pie. A lot of people don't like cherry pie, but I like a good cherry pie. Any kind of berry pie, like blackberry pie. Sometimes apple pie. I don't trust everybody's apple pie sometimes. Because sometimes it got that look. It have that kind of look to it. I like it to be golden. I like the inside to look spicy. If it looks too yellow-like, I ain't messing with it. I ain't messing with it. I got to, and then I will throw that scoop of ice cream on top of that shit. Heat my shit up. I want my shit hot. Or either give me an apple cobbler, just hot out the oven. Throw some cream on top of it or something like that, and just leave me the hell alone. Let me sit out in the garage or something. And don't come bother me until I'm finished with my shit. Just leave me alone. That's one thing a man don't like. And you girls got to understand that. A man don't like to be bothered when if a man is eating good food, just leave him alone. Because he might slap somebody. He's just like, leave me alone right now. I'm already mad because I'm eating good food today and I haven't ate good food like this in a while. I just eat basic, it's kind of spicy or seasoned a little bit. But now I'm eating like wonderful food. I can't stand to eat wonderful food, y'all. I'm telling you, when I eat wonderful food, I just look at everybody I look at like all the other, I'm sorry, girls, I look at all the other females like, what's wrong with you? Like, I look at them like something wrong with them. Like, you ain't even allowed to cook at the cookout no more. You ain't allowed to bring dishes or nothing like that. The woman who cooked all this, she's the only one that can cook. The rest of y'all can't even cook no more. Don't bring that. I don't want your potato salad. Don't want your fruit salad. Don't want none of this shit. Use the cornbread. Keep all your shit. Let her cook. Y'all just give her the money. Let her cook. And give her a good tip. Let her do all the cooking. Because I can't stand eating good, man. When I eat real good, and especially this is when I can't stand eating real good. I can't stand if I eat real extra good and the place that I'm eating good at is close to where I live, or it's not that far, or somebody just all of a sudden they got a little bit of extra money in their pocket and they take me there when I got enough money to go eat when I want to go eat. You know what I mean? So you should have told me about this spot. Don't tell me about the spot because you got some money now. Tell me about the spot because you just tell me about the spot. How you gonna not tell me about the little, especially when there's a little hole in the wall or something like that, like a little neighborhood restaurant or something like that, and somebody didn't tell you about it? You be looking at them crazy the whole time you eating. Oh, so you used to come here a lot, huh? Yeah, I used to always come here. So you just decided to come here now? Yeah, because you got your tax refund, so you decided to bring me over here now, huh? All right, why you ain't tell me about this place now? I mean, before now. You about to get into it when I'm like, really? I mean, I want to punch you. You can't take me to get excellent. I'm not talking about good food. You can't take me to get excellent food in a place that you knew had excellent food. You can't take me there because I'm mad at you now because you should have already took me there. But D-Lo said, salute to all y'all, sir. Said, I heard Ryan. I don't mind that I get big bags of what's that? What you put in land? Oh, lambs. Okay. Okay, he said lamb from our normal cat as it is. God dang. You get so y'all got the special diet food for your cats and shit, man. Y'all be taking care of them. Y'all sir said salute at D-Lo 404. Ryan again, he said we got Maine Coon as well. They eats a freaking ton. Y'all be feeding these animals, man. Y'all said nah, Eagle, we ain't getting no he said Caracal. Okay. Tiramisu. He said tiramisu are nice if they are made nice and fresh. Okay, yeah, but I don't want no. Now, see, for me, I have shit to do with the dessert, though. You understand? Yeah, sir. I have shit to do with the dessert at a restaurant, so it's not for me. To let you know if it's good or not. So so I like to go to the Italian restaurants, the old school Italian restaurants, because at the old school Italian restaurants, what they do is they bring dessert out to you so you could look at it fresh. See, and that was on her. Now I could be the gentleman and be like, could you bring the desserts out so she can take a look at them? But I'm not really giving a damn about them desserts like that because I'm not about to eat none of that shit. I'm basic. I'm telling you, man, chocolate. I love chocolate though. So German chocolate cake, pie. That's it. I don't venture into all kinds. When I see all kinds of raisins and red shit all in the, I ain't messing with that. Y'all can keep that. I will eat a good carrot cake though. Man, my mom used to make carrot cake. Man, she used to make a carrot cake. It was so rich, man. You can only eat a small slice. Be ready to faint. Like, oh shit, god dang, man. And plain too though, but plain with flavor. She didn't put all them nuts and all that shit in there, She didn't put all that other stuff in there. And it thick. God dang, thick old cake, man. Better than red velvet. A lot of times red velvet, I'm telling you, y'all get mad at me if you want to. A lot of times red velvet is over. This shit is, you know what I mean? It's I don't know. It's overhyped sometimes. Yeah. Ryan said, oh, they ordered cheesecake. Went full. He said literally two spoons and done. Yeah, that's the part right there, man. She, like I said, she stuff her. She be already full and still still ordering shit. I'm like, you good? You straight? Try to get a bottle of wine to go. That's the worst thing to do at a restaurant. Get a bottle of wine to go. Bitch, look, the liquor store is on the way home. We go get a bottle over there. What you talking about? Or we go to the store. I can get a same bottle on sale, man. I'm not trying to spend a double markup on some wine at a restaurant or something like that. That's different in a hotel if you're not leaving. I mean, if the weather's bad or something like that, but shit, to save $50, I'm leaving the hotel. I'll be back. Lay your ass down or whatever. Watch TV or do something. I'll be back. You know what I mean? Look at Derek coming here starting trouble, y'all. Derek talking about you late, Eagle. Yeah. You right, though, Ryan. That's what they do. They order some shit knowing they already stuffed. Yeah. Ryan said, laughing out loud. He said, I sent back 3 steaks at one restaurant, charging me top dollar, but don't cook it how I like it. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you got to do it, man. They're supposed to. If you're a professional chef, you're supposed to. Biggest scam after Prime. He said after the Prime drink is a Nusret steak in the UK. But when I was eating that red meat a little bit, when I ate red meat, my favorite steak is actually a steak that I used to get a steak called a rump steak in Germany. Oh man, ooh. I don't know where they learned. I think it's French. But rump steak, oh, this is one little restaurant. Because I lived in the corner of, like, right across the border from France. And I had a little spot. I had a little apartment that I was living in for a while that I lived in over there. And there was a restaurant Because I lived in one of those, I can't think of the name. Maybe I can think of the name of the buildings. They have the ones that have the stripes, have the stripes going this way and this way. The brown striped white buildings with the old school. I forget what they call them right offhand. But anyway, I used to live in one of those. The loft house or something. But at the loft house, I used to live upstairs. And there was a restaurant downstairs, man. They used to make the best, like all of them, the best food. Like I used to eat they had the veal and all. I used to eat all that stuff, man. And they made the best food, man. It's like, they made food so good, I wouldn't even, my refrigerator, I didn't have nothing in my refrigerator. Because I know I was going to eat out. If I wasn't going to eat at work, I was going to eat out. I was like, man, F that. I'm eating downstairs. That's the cool thing about it, man. When you got a restaurant right downstairs, you ain't got to do nothing. You just walk down the steps. Let me go into the restaurant, eat, take my ass on back up the steps. That's it. Easy. Easy day. Go downstairs and flirt with the waitresses, and then go back up steps. Yeah. Okay, so Ryan says my brother works at Fazenda, so get good discounts on steaks there. Hey, that's what you do, brother. Hey, always about saving money. Derek come in here starting trouble like always. Said you late, Eagle. Derek come in here like he come in here at almost time for me to leave and talking about I'm late. How you gonna bring your ass in here this late and talking about somebody late? But Derek said salute at Y'all Sir Hussein. Yeah, Y'all Sir finally came back to the fam, man. Y'all Sir said salute at Derek Bailey. Yeah. Ryan said bottle of wine to go costs $40. What can get for 10 in the store? Yeah, 40 or more. Because they marked that shit up even higher than that. Derek Bailey said salute at Ryan. Derek Bailey said salute at Eagles Web finally. Ryan again said he said rump is big in rump steak. Okay, big in UK. Okay. Sirloin rump fillet probably biggest in UK. Yeah, sirloin is the one though. Right, that's what Y'all Sir said. Y'all Sir again said unless you go somewhere super fancy and have forget that Wagyu. Who said that Wagyu? Hey, they breed them just to be fat. D-Lo 404 said my guy Eagle went to France and ate himself out to military. Yeah. Went over to France, yeah. I went over to France, man. I was in trouble over there, man. Y'all Sir crying, yeah. Yeah, Derek said salute to D-Lo. Yeah, D-Lo. I went over there and I was a fat rat over there, brother. Actually, you know what? I was in my best, like I was in my slim shape then, because I used to be a small, like, wiry guy, like not really small, but I'm gonna say that I stayed at, a lot of people would probably say this is not small, but I stayed about like 195. My military weight was like 190. Like 190, 195. This is right below 200. Every once in a while I would get up to 210. But mostly I stayed at like about 195. Just wiry. I wore my pants was 32. I wore 32 pants even though I was like 195. 32 pants. 40, what was the top? I think 40. Then I was only 46. I was 46 before I blew up to 58. Before I blew up to 58, I was like 46 then though. Yeah. But still it's not a little guy. I never was like real small until I think I started getting big. Actually, I had to become a grown man before I actually started getting big. Because I was slim, like all my life. I was just like a little skinny kid. Yeah. Kind of skinny, like 170. And then all of a sudden I just got big. Finally got big. But didn't lose my kid face until like 2000. Like 2007. Or probably after that, like 2010. Before I actually lost my kid face. And it's hard. You know it's a pain in the ass when you got kid face? Is when you just leave your wallet in the car and you're going to get beer or something. You be mad as hell, like, man, this bitch, I can't believe I'm older than this bitch. I can't believe she sent me back to my car to get my ID. Because you really don't care about your ID. You like, because you know you're of age. You're like, bitch, I'm 30 years old. What are you talking about? Even your little card there says that if the person doesn't look, if they don't look 30, that you got to card them or whatever. But it's been up and down. It actually in my area, believe it or not, that the age limit went all the way up to like 40 something. It's like if the person doesn't look 48, you got to ask them for ID. It's like, God dang. Because it floated around. It was like 35, it was 30, 35, 40, and then went all the way up to damn near 50. I'm like, wow, somebody has to look 50, 60 years old in order for you to. What if they had a hard life? You watch that movie with what's his name? Not Michael Douglas. What's the other guy's name? With Richard Gere, whereas all his hair was white. That what is it called? Baby Blue Marine? Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. But Derek said salute to Adilo. I think I read that already. Y'all saw already crying, but Derek said yeah. He said Wagyu and Kobe is good beef. Yeah, Derek, you ain't eating that shit every day. I'm not messing with no way. You guys know me. Eagle don't eat no meat anyway. So, but Ryan right back. He said I'm only getting a Wagyu if I'm with some Russian escort. Ryan, you better stop it, man. Don't your wife gonna be on here? You gonna mess around and get banned from Eagles Web, man. Don't come on Eagles Web. This Eagles Web just chat, man. I know we do boxing. What's the big news in boxing, man? Nah, nothing. I was gonna talk about it, but I don't know if it's true. I seen it on B&B, talking about Charlo. I really don't know. Charlo's talking about mental things or whatever like that. We still looking for the Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight. It's just a lot of things. Earl Spence, we don't know. It's up in the air with the Keith thing or whatever. Earl just need to get back in there. Bud supposedly went to Golden Boy. It's just all kinds of stories floating out there. I don't know. I just want to see fights. But anyway, we talking about something else today because I just wanted to just chop it up, and we just ended up talking about. We got on this whole food thing. I started off because we was talking about the Valentines, and then I got off. So this whole rant about the Valentines, how it's gonna cost you about $800, something like that. $7. You might get off at $6. I keep going down. Yes, you might get off at $6, but you're gonna spend a lot of money. I'm telling you, because I gave you guys like a kind of a top restaurant, not like way up there, but I gave y'all see breakfast is $20. That's one person. I ain't even count drinks or nothing like that. X sides. So breakfast is $35. And that's another thing. We didn't even talk about that because she might want to go breakfast. She's not going to do lunch because she knows she want that damn dinner. So she might do breakfast. You might have to take her out for breakfast. And you might take her out. If you take her out for breakfast, can't go to IHOP. So if you take her to breakfast, you can't go to the Pancake House. You got to go to a good exclusive place for breakfast and then probably for dinner. And then maybe you might even have to do dancing afterwards along with the gift. Yeah, you talking anywhere from $700 all the way up to maybe a couple thousand. And like Ryan said, you might not get the happy ending at the end of the night. Ryan said I might not get that happy ending at the end of the night. He said I done spent all that damn money. Yeah. But D-Lo says salutes. Folks. He driving. Okay, so D-Lo. Yeah, you drive safe, brother. D-Lo he been driving lately when he come up. But he come up in here, though. It's a good thing I'm not. It depends on what I get on the topic. I know D-Lo can't wait to hit that stoplight so he can chime in on us and let us know what his thoughts and feelings. But anyway, salute to the brother again and again for coming through. But Ryan said, he said, why size 10 bitches orders he said sticky toffee pudding after a starter. And he said, man, they ain't eating that shit. He said, I wouldn't finish it. He said, I wouldn't even finish it off. Yeah. He said size 10. Hey, size 10 ain't that bad, man, is it? I don't know. Size 10 is starting to get up there. Yeah, 10. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Because you got some girls as minus sizes now. Like, what the F? You got girls as extra, extra small. Oh, you got girls. I'm not used to girls. I'm used to girls. I'm used to medium girls. I don't know, man. I grew up. It wasn't all these sizes. I'm used to girls just wearing small, medium and small. So like medium and small. I'm used to girls as being like 5. I'm gonna say like maybe 5'7". I don't know. Maybe I grew up different. 5'7", nice and shaped, about 135, 140 pounds. Is that big or is that too small? What is that? I don't even know, man. Ryan said order a effort sorbet. He said, yeah, get that sorbet. Yeah. Ryan said, Bud Crawford to Golden Boy. I don't know. We're going to see what it is. He said you watched the Better Beer versus Yard. No, I was doing something, brother. I ended up missing the fight, yeah. I just wasn't talking. Today I wanted to come in because I got hijacked Friday. And I have forgot to tell you guys that, that they had hijacked me, Because what happened is I got my contract, right? And when I got my contract, usually when I get a contract, I got like a week or two. You know what I mean? Usually I got usually I get like a week notice or something like that. So I usually get a week notice. So that's what it is. And so I already know. I said, well, okay, I got this. So I got this like Tuesday or something like that. But I said, I got a week. But then something told me to open it up. I said, oh yeah, I better open this shit up. So I opened it up. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm scheduled. I got to call these people up and tell, hey, I got to come by and do a promotion for you guys. I got to come, help you guys build up a little bit. And so, yeah, I said, shit. So I had to go in. So that's why I wasn't able to come through. Yeah. But you guys know, usually I like to come through. I don't like missing my days, man, because I already had to cut my schedule. I already cut my schedule, and I changed a lot of stuff that I do. So yeah. But but as far as the Yard and Better BF, we wasn't going with Yard anyway. We was going with Better BF. I didn't know if he was gonna get a knockout or not, but he did what he had to do. We're just not getting other fights that we need. Was that a fight that we really needed? And what happened to the Bivol fight? I thought that was almost like a done deal. Cause wasn't Bivol saying I need to fight Better BF? Right? I don't know what happened to that fight. That's the fight that we were supposed to get. Yeah. Yeah. Derek said I missed the fight because I didn't know it was coming on so damn early. Yep. Came on early. Yard get Better BF some issues. You said Cal Smith beats him easy. Yeah. Yeah. Yard has that little tricky up jab, like kind of like a Michael Spinks. Yeah, he did some things in there. It looks like he was running out of strength though, like he just ran out of, It looks like he was running out of, stamina from, the parts. What I saw, it just said he was running out of steam. Yeah, if you move, you could beat Better BF if you move, footwork. Okay. Said was in the UK card at Derek Bay, so must have been daytime your way. Yeah. That's probably what it was too, though. It was too early in the day for us. Ryan at work, again, he said Better BF has 2 mandatories. Okay, get those mandatories out the way. Derek said, yeah, it was on. Said I have to pay attention to the locations of the fights at Yasser Hussein. Yeah, so because mostly the fights that we follow here, we got 3 places now. In Europe, it's usually UK. We don't watch a whole lot of Mexican fights from Mexico. I think we used to. With Mexican fights, now we got Saudi Arabia, Canada, and we can kind of count them in there, and then USA. So it's more or less like 4 locations where we get the fights. At least my nose stopped itching. Remember when I came on all the time, my nose was always itching. I'm like, what the heck? Somebody talking shit? No, I don't know what I think your ears ring. If somebody's talking shit about you, your ears ring. If you about to get some money, your palms itch. They say, "Oh, don't scratch it. You about to get paid." Yeah. Yeah. So I wanted Yard to win, but he doesn't spar. Then he has limited amateur background. Yeah, that whole thing of not sparring and all that, just getting there and fight. Yeah. But just think about this. Just to go as far as he went in the fight. That's pretty good for somebody who don't even spar. That show you he could be a lot better. He's just got to change, man. If he wants to stay in it, he's going to have to change up. Yeah. Yeah, but y'all have fun out there, man. We probably talk. I'm gonna talk to y'all about your Valentine's Day a little bit later too. But I know some of y'all don't want to talk about it because you already know. You're already thinking, damn, I didn't get that overtime I need to get. Because you know, on that credit card, you don't have to pay. That girl, she got you paying. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be cool with this girl. So I'm not gonna, just like Sir Flame said. He said, yeah, that you end up in trouble. I said, no, I ain't in no point to be getting in no trouble and stuff. When these girls be talking about as they single, and it's hard for them to, it's hard for them. The guys switch up on them. I'm like, you telling me, you gave me enough information. You told me too much, really. If guys are switching up on you, that means you're doing something. Stop doing so much all the time. Girls is doing too much. Stop doing all that extra shit all the time. Y'all doing too much extra. Shit, you know how we are. We ain't with that extra all the time. Like, nah, I'm good. Be like, I'm good, girl. You and all your extras. You keep the extras. You keep the extras. I'm cool. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Good. She talking about for real, for real. Yeah. But I tell you what, when you the thing about, man, when girls are stunning, and I'll just use the word stunning or fine, when they real beautiful like that, and there's issues with them, like can't keep a man, can't get a man, I start shaking my head like, and I don't know, something happened. You doing something? Because guys just don't. Believe me, guys don't try to abandon. And girls is listening. I'm telling you, if you're a dime piece, guys don't try to abandon a dime piece. They just don't. It's something going on. There's something happening. It's something that's not being disclosed to me. And my whole thing, my thing now is that I like to be with people that are even like friends. I like to be with people that are like-minded, people that think, a way. I don't like people that feel like everything is like a conspiracy. I'm like, it's not a conspiracy. I'm just seeing what the F is going on. I can just see what's happening. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not stupid. I can see what's going on. So my reaction is to things that happen around me. And if I could read something that's about to happen before it happened, then come on. Is that just a coincidence? I'm like, because in my mind, I'm saying these three words. Because I used to hear them. I remember a lot of people used to say it. I remember a girl used to say it. Some guys and other people used to say it. And what's going on in my mind is I hear, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. There it is. There. Oh, here we go again. Here we go. Here we go. And that's what I don't like to on the inside. Like when somebody's about to come over to me and say something. Like I can be dressed up. And the first thing to come out of somebody's mouth, somebody from YouTube, YT. So the first thing I hear is, oh, my grandmother is Cherokee. I'm like, oh, okay. But what people don't understand, that the follow-up question for me is, what the hell are you? If your grandparents are one thing, what turned you into something else? Like, you're a German Shepherd breeder, and you got a talking dogs, right? Like 5 generations down. Oh yeah, my great grandfather was a German Shepherd. But what the hell you think you is, a poodle? You're a German Shepherd too. But Derek Beatty right back, he said, when I saw D-Lo alert that the fight was over, that is how I found out. Yeah, D-Lo puts up, D-Lo put up all the content. Yeah, you forgot all about that. He said, oh man, the fight over with? See, now I got to go back and catch it on my cousin's channel. No, I'm not, well, they, all of them ain't, we can call them 5s, yeah. Well, if you study into it, Derek, what you find out is because we didn't go, we was in OKC. So we were already in OKC. But a lot of things happened when we was in OKC. So they ran us out, more or less, and burnt us out of OKC. And then they just shipped in some other people. The whole TOT, Trail of Tears, that was something that we didn't participate. So a lot of the people stayed in like Tennessee, where else? Georgia, Alabama, places like that, and as far up north. So so what happened is, you got pushed back and forth. So being in New York, being in the main area. So the main area was the worst push. I'm gonna say that was the worst push, because they pushed us all the way into like Minnesota and stuff like that. They really did a real big push on us up there. But the Iroquois people are my people, so we still here. We ain't changed, because this is where the foolish person is. In the mindset, the foolish person feels that you change the spirit, that you can change the spirit. No, that's the physical part that you don't take with you. The physical part that you don't take with you when you try to breed somebody or something like that. And if you don't believe me, if you just just talk to people of different skin tones and check out their spirit. Some of them have a certain spirit, and a lot of times what you're not realizing is that spirit is what's really revealing who that person is. So you find out who that person is because their spirit is actually letting you know. You're like, oh shit, I didn't even know that was you. Yeah, that's me. That's you? Yep, that's me. I didn't know that was you. You didn't seem like you was in that package. Because I'm around the people all the time. I'm around all the people. And see, I just happen to be one that's blessed enough that I have people that are drawn to me. And if they're drawn to me, then I can feel that spirit. I can, a lot of people they don't believe in all that. Well, it's not. It has nothing to do with your belief system. Because some things is just real, some things not. And we talk about the $5, yeah, but that $5, it's not like the $5 footlong or whatever. Y'all remember Jared? Remember Jared? Oh, pervert Jared. Wow. They knew that anyway. They knew he was a pervert in the first place. They knew that. Ain't no way that he never had a conversation with nobody and they didn't find out that man was a pervert. They knew he was a pervert in the first place. Yeah. But what fights we need though, Dad? We need to get some fights in there though, man. We need to get these fights. Yeah. And here, this is what I wanted to talk about. It's still boxing related. This is what I wanted to say though. And this is what I wanted to ask is, are boxers like the commentators are, okay, let me just put specifically. Does Bernard Hopkins, does he talk a lot? It's just a question. I'm just asking the question. I ain't mad at nobody. I'm just asking the question. Does he talk a lot? A lot of fighters and people just, it seems like they just, especially if they done made Hall of Fame, a lot of these guys are talkers now. They just talk too much. And a lot of them getting put in check too, though. So they need to stop. If you, hey, did you know, I heard that your boy Mouthpiece got put in check. I heard Mouthpiece, and I'm just saying that because I don't like to even bring up people's name that much. But I heard Mouthpiece even got checked. That Earl checked Mouthpiece because Earl told Mouthpiece that you don't really rock with me like that. You know, and a lot of people see, and I like that. I like when people know that you don't mess with them, and when you think you tricking somebody, that you're not really tricking them. I love it. I love that when somebody knows you. Like, you can't trick me. I already know that you don't really rock with me like that. But like I said, the two fighters that I really mess with, there's actually three. I mess with Deontay Wilder still. I mean, and each one of them have like different issues. I mess with Earl Spence still because I think he keeps it. I think he keeps it a buck. And I mess with Tank, and I mess with Tank heavier than all of them now because Tank has matured enough that you can see that Tank is smart enough to know when he's getting played. He always been smart enough. He'll be more guy. He always been smart enough, but now he's actually just telling it. He's actually showing. He sees you. He just smiling at y'all like he know y'all fake energy. And even though he's professional, he gets out of character a little bit in the ring. I like for him to stay even a little bit more focused. But he be hollering at people when he in there fighting with somebody. He hollering on the outside of the ring. I hear you out there talking shit or whatever. He'll be in the ring and still be just like Floyd. Floyd used to do the same thing. Floyd be in there answering Super Bowl questions and shit while he fighting somebody. Or he hear a commentator say something and he'll make it. That's good. When you can stay focused to everything around you and still be focused on the fight and win the fight, you good. That means that is your job. That means you taking that shit serious, but it's your job. Don't be in there running your mouth and then get clipped, though. Like Shane Mosley couldn't do that when he was fighting Floyd. And they still bring up that highlight. Because Shane Mosley rocked Floyd for what? I mean, he hit him with a pretty good shot. Floyd never went down. He might have buckled. But shit, if you get a free shot, of course somebody's going to... That just showed that Floyd had a hell of a chin because he took a buckle and maybe grabbed on for a little bit. But after that round, Shane didn't do shit for the rest of the fight. And matter of fact, they was talking about throwing in the towel on him. Like, Floyd is whooping your complete ass. And while you arguing and talking to him, he bombing on you. Like, Floyd yelling at you, like, what you talk? What? Boom, boom, with it, and then cracking you. You can't do nothing. You all jittery and stuff. You got your ass whooped. So some fighters be in there talking and you get your ass whooped. I think was it Brandon that Floyd was fighting? Who was it? Y'all know who it was. Was it Michael Brandon? Who was it? Who was Floyd fighting where he's telling him, shut up? He told him, shut up, stop crying. Shut up, stop crying. Stop crying and fight. He told him to stop crying. He told him during the fight, stop crying and fight. He said, stop crying and fight. Damn. If you got that kind of focus where you can tell somebody that you know you're doing your business, your job, when you can tell somebody to stop crying and fight, you whooping their ass. Yeah, Derek said Milk Duds. He said Milk Dud, his name is not allowed to be mentioned in this chat and channel. I don't mention no Chicken Milk Dud and Chicken McNugget. I don't even mention him in here. We don't talk about him in here like that. But I'm just saying that some of these Hall of Famers and some of these boxers just always out talking. Yeah. But he got the check move coming, though. He got the check move coming. Yeah. A lot of them got the check move coming. No, it wasn't Gotti. It was Brandon. So I think that was named Brandon, right? Yeah, Derek said, yeah, right. If Floyd wasn't in shape and mentally tough, it would have been over. Hell yeah. But he said, you got to kill me up in here. I do this. This is what I'm doing. I'm the king up in here. And the king can take more than, the king can take a lot more punishment than what people think they can take. Yeah. But he said Gotti. No, it wasn't Gotti. I think it was Brandon. The one with they had the camouflage shorts on. I remember what he looks like. I think it was Brandon. But anyway, yeah. So Floyd was telling him to shut up. He said, "Say, stop crying. Stop crying and fight. Stop crying and fight." And then he pieced him up, threw like a 4-piece after he told him to stop crying. You getting your ass whooped. Somebody tell you to stop crying and then piece you up. So I'm gonna piece you up while you crying over it. Shut your crying ass up. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna get these fights. Like I said, the reason I'm trying to be quiet is because I'm looking at it like this. I'm looking at like we should be getting nothing but good fights. Now that fight was not necessarily a necessary fight that we needed. There better be a fight. We needed the Bivol fight is what we need. Canelo's not fighting Bivol. Yeah. Yeah, Canelo, he's not fighting Bivol. Because he would have already fought Bivol. You know what I mean? He need to stop crying and fight. And I'm sorry, you fighters. I'm not a fighter. I'm sorry, you fighters who got Canelo still pound for pound. Y'all doing that as prize fighters. Y'all not doing that as boxers. Yeah. I just wanted to say one thing that even Kenny Porter is saying that Bud is not gonna knock Earl down, or they can't knock Earl out if they ever fight. But I don't see it either. I just see Earl is just a lot stronger than what people give him credit for. But sometimes Earl is just like too focused. He's focused on what people saying on the outside of the ring, but he's focused on just like instead of he loses his professionalism. Like he never has a good mouthpiece for one thing, and so his mouthpiece ends up getting knocked out or something like that. And Earl will actually look like he'll get distracted, like looking for his mouthpiece. Like stop looking for your mouthpiece. Let the ref, take care of all that shit. And so he has to straighten that part out. But even with that, I don't know. I just see Earl as just being, because everybody's calling him a middleweight. Even Danny, like, oh, he a middleweight. He's pretty good for middleweight. What? How did he fight you as middleweight if he's 147? If he made the weight limit, then he's 147, just like you. And it's not like your ass is, you fighting 154 now, so you can't even talk shit. And what happened to 147 for you? There was plenty of, think about this. How many fights was out there left for Danny Garcia that you guys would have wanted to see at 147? Somebody let me know. How many fights out there at 147 would have been okay with y'all, with Danny? Like, okay, that's okay if he fighting him. Who would have been cool with him fighting somebody else? And I see it's getting late out there, Derek. I'm going to let y'all go. Yeah. Hey, you got that right about Charlo, though. You said Derek Bay said Charlo doesn't seem to want to fight Spence. So that should tell you something, yeah. He don't really want to fight him. I'm not saying he's scared of him. He will fight him. But see the thing about it, Derek, the thing about Charlo is Charlo spars with him. He already know that Earl's gonna bring the pain. People that know, they know Earl's gonna bring the pain. And what Earl is doing to people, Earl is demolishing people's faces, man. Do people understand that? That he's actually Earl is cracking up bodies and faces, man. When was the last fighter that Earl fought that didn't come out came out of the fight without a smashed up face? Can y'all even think back? How many did Danny Garcia? Nope. He got his face smashed up. Ugas, he got his face smashed. Everybody who fight Earl get their face smashed up. And he's a body puncher. So think about that. Earl is a body puncher, but he's smashing everybody's face up. Something's wrong. There's something with that picture. Is just something going on with that picture. Like, I'm a body puncher, but I'm smashing your face up. So let's stop and pause there just for a second. If I'm a body puncher and I'm smashing your face up, what the hell did I do to your body? I must have did some shit to your body also. But EJ off the rip said he would fight Charlo. Hell yeah. Off top, he was, yeah, I'll fight him. But I'm not saying, so Charlo will fight him, but that's not like his favorite choice. Because he'd rather be brothers, like, oh yeah, we fighting the same team. We're on the same team. Yeah, he'd rather be on that vibe. Earl want to fight him. You know why Earl would want to fight him? because it's strap season. If Earl beat him, it's strap season. Earl don't lose nothing, but Earl take 4 straps, and he'll be king that quick. Earl will be king real quick, and I think Earl will probably end up being king. And the thing about it, see, the reason I think Earl will end up being king is because the hesitation in Charlo. It's not that Charlo's scared or nothing like that. It's just it's like, oh, I know that with 8-ounce gloves or 10, whatever, I know this shit is gonna be painful. He knows that 10-ounce glove shit, he knows it's gonna be painful. Is it 8 or 10? I think it's 10. But he knows it's gonna be painful. He's like, that shit's gonna be painful. Because 16 ounces is painful. So I know 10 is gonna be more painful. Earl gonna be more determined. He knows a lot of my style. I know his style. See, they know each other's style, but his like Earl's style is just like one of those punishing ass styles. He knows that, hey, I'm gonna take some punishment. But anyway, so shout out to my boy for getting this, or Better Beer for getting it done, and all the fighters out there that got it done. I'm sorry I didn't cover you guys. Maybe I'll cover you guys our next show that I cover you guys. But I just wanted to talk extra. But I didn't want to talk, and I didn't even really, to be honest. As long as we talk, Eagle can keep going. But as long as I talked, I still didn't really cover everything that I wanted. I didn't, like my off topics, I didn't really get to cover like everything that I wanted to cover, like off the top. Because what I really wanted to do today, and we'll still do it. I'm not saying next, but we'll still do it. Is I more or less wanted, I wanted you guys to, to just ask questions or something like that. Just ask some questions about something. Just we was gonna just do a brainstorm on this thoughts on, certain things. But we end up talking about the Valentine's Day because I was just wondering about that, and that ended up lasting a long time, man. It's like, Derek, you just don't know, man. You just don't know. And I'm tired of being in trouble with girls, so I'm just like, I gotta take advice from some of the brothers. I'm just like, no, maybe I better be cool. Because they're always out there. The dimes are always out there, man. I just don't want to drop them. And I don't want no shit to happen to me, man. For real, for real. I just like, nah, Eagle, I got to be cool now, man. I can't. My link it got to be like a good link. I can't have a link and it's not good. It's not strong. It's not solid. And it's on some kind of fake vibe or something like that. It has to be real. Because like I said, they come after you for certain reasons, and then you find out, like, you know what, it's not what it should be. It should be something totally different. But even my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all already know what it is, man. When it comes to Eagles wear boxing, don't matter which day it is, it's nothing but blessings, brother. And sisters. You girls need to come in and talk sometimes too, though. Don't just come visit me. Come in and holler at us. Derek said holler at a player. And Derek, you need to get here, man. I know you're getting tired of Eagle. But get your ass in here. Yeah, get your ass up in here, Derek. Oh, Derek. I had to leave. Shit, I had to tell Derek. I said, Eagle can go. I said, Eagle can take some time off to get his grind done. I had to tell Derek's ass because I know Derek throwing his hands up like this already. Like, oh, here go Eagle. Here go Eagle. Here go Eagle. He going to take the day off. What Eagle doing? He's like, Eagle done took the day off on us. I said, no, I had to go, man. But at least I told y'all now, it's like the 7th. I don't know my whole schedule. I got to go check it out again because I might have a lot more because what happens is they just drop my assignments off at the door. It's like Mission Impossible. They just drop it off at the door. But anyway, y'all take care out there, man. And that's next week, man. We'll talk. Hey, y'all can tell me what went down. Let's talk about that. We'll have a special discussion. So is it next Wednesday? No, it's Wednesday after next. So Wednesday after next, we'll have a special discussion about what my people had to go through for Valentine's Day. Y'all can come in and talk about it, man. And hopefully somebody had like a wonderful Valentine's Day. Now watch me. I talk all this smack about Valentine's Day, and then I end up getting my ass caught up in a Valentine's Day, some type of Valentine's Day thing. But at least I got an idea how much it's gonna cost. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all, man. Y'all good out there.